But I suppose Stellini kind of feels like this is a bit of stability, and good for the players as well, because he was the one that was there when Antonio Conte couldn't be there because he was in hospital.
Not convinced
About having him there.
That appointment, having him there.
How different is it? Because we had this conversation when Stellini took over, and I asked you about that job and what happens, and you were saying, well, he's got constant, regular messages from Antonio Conte to tell him how to do it, what to do. Is that job very different when you kind of step up to the role that Antonio
Conte?
Oh,
it's 100% different. Yeah, I mean, it really is.
Will he take the same sort of? Will he change it up? Will he kind of do something similar?
Well, he's got an opportunity to, hasn't he? Whether he does or not. I mean, the positives, he knows the players, and he knows what they can do. Negatives, is it just the same?
Do you? Sorry to interrupt, but Ali, in that kind of situation, do you go into that club Monday morning today, sit all the players down, and say, right, I want to hear what you think's not going right, and why we're in this situation. Why aren't you playing the way that you should be?
It depends how he sees it. He'd certainly be having a chat with the skipper of that. There's no doubt once he comes back. But he's been there long enough. He can see. I mean, he's got his own eyes. He must be able to see what the problems are. I just don't know. I mean, I'm not. It's one of these ones. Only time will tell what happens. I mean, he obviously initially did well when Conte was away, wasn't it, with his getting his hospital treatment. But I'm not sure a clean break might have been the best thing. They obviously probably felt that Ryan Mason wasn't the man to lead them into the final campaign to get fourth spot if they can. So they clearly weren't that confident there. It's a kind of logical move they've made. Not necessarily saying it's the bravest move. What if he does do well, gets them into fourth place? Does he give them a job? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'd be 100% happy as a Spurs fan.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, let's speak to Les. He's a Spurs fan. He has given us a call this morning. Hi, Les.
Good morning, Les.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, Ali.
How are you, mate? What do you think? Was it a good move?
Listen, there's only two people that can take this job. Pochettino, everybody wants him. He's the magic man. We love him. But we also could have that man that always leaves his iPad on the train, Mr. McCoist, come in to the end of the season and sort us out.
Hey, you're in enough trouble, mate. And plus, Woodsy wouldn't let me, pal.
Well, Ali, I think if they put you in there for temporary, I think you're the type of man that could kick some sense into them and get them ready for old Poch to come in. I think you're the man to go in before him and then let Poch take over.
I've got to say to you, Les, and with all due respect, I think they've got bigger fish to fry than me. And I'm going to ask you the burning question. I've said all along, right, it must be so frustrating been a Spurs fan at this moment in time. In the last few years, mate, what's the problem? What is the lack of consistency?
Ali, listen, we all know what the problem is. He's never going to end. Listen, Levy runs the club. Everyone's annoyed that Erik, all that money for the rugby, the American football, all goes to Erik, not to Spurs. That's why they're annoyed. But Poch is the only man that can come in, really. The fans love him. He's the only one that's done anything for us in years, since Birkinshaw, really. So he's the man, Ali, all day long.
Does Harry stay if Poch comes, Les?
I think Harry's one of them players. He's a homegrown player. I personally think he's happy with his family and everything where he lives. He doesn't. If he goes anywhere else, all right, he might win some trophies, but he's never going to get the love that he gets from Spurs. Never, not in a million years.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.